In the high-stakes world of football, the drama often extends beyond the pitch, weaving intricate tales of karma and revenge that captivate fans around the globe. Every game is not just a contest of skill and strategy. It's a stage for retribution where heroes rise and villains fall, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. From a long-awaited comeback against a bitter rival to a last-minute goal that serves as poetic justice, these moments remind us that in football, what goes around often comes around. But what fuels this desire for revenge in players and teams? How do these electrifying moments of karma transform the narrative of a match? And why do we find ourselves cheering for redemption, reveling in the sweet taste of victory that follows a past defeat? As we explore the riveting world of football's karma and revenge moments, we uncover stories that not only define matches, but also forge lasting legacies. 1. Lionel Messi versus Chris Smalling. In the 2018 to 2019 UEFA Champions League quarterfinals, Manchester United's Chris Smalling made headlines for his aggressive play against Barcelona's Lionel Messi. Smalling's rough challenge left Messi with a bloodied nose and a swollen eye. However, in the return leg at Camp Nou, Messi had his revenge. He scored 2 brilliant goals, leading Barcelona to a 3-0 victory and knocking Manchester United out of the competition. This match is a classic example of how karma can play out on the football field. 2nd, Cristiano Ronaldo versus Atletico Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo has had numerous memorable moments in his career, but his performance against Atletico Madrid in the 2018 to 2019 Champions League stands out. After Atletico celebrated a 2-0 win in the first leg with Diego Simeone's infamous gesture, Ronaldo responded in the second leg with a hat-trick, single-handedly overturning the deficit and sending Juventus through to the next round. Ronaldo's celebration mimicked Simeone's, adding a layer of poetic justice to the victory. 3. Marcus Rashford versus Paris Saint-Germain. In the 2018 to 2019 Champions League round of 16, Manchester United faced Paris Saint-Germain. After a 2-0 defeat at Old Trafford, PSG players mocked United's chances of a comeback. However, in the return leg in Paris, Marcus Rashford scored a last-minute penalty to secure a 3-1 win, sending United through on away goals. The dramatic turnaround was a perfect example of football karma, silencing PSG's earlier taunts. Quarto, Sergio Ramos versus Mohamed Salah. The 2018 Champions League final between Real Madrid and Liverpool was marred by controversy when Sergio Ramos's challenge injured Mohamed Salah, forcing him off the field. The incident was widely criticized, and many saw it as a deliberate attempt to neutralize Liverpool's star player. However, karma struck back in the 2019 Champions League when Ramos was sent off against Ajax, leading to Real Madrid's shocking exit from the competition. Salah, on the other hand, went on to win the Champions League with Liverpool that year, completing his redemption arc. 5th, Luis Suarez versus Ghana. One of the most infamous moments in World Cup history occurred in the 2010 quarterfinals between Uruguay and Ghana. Luis Suarez deliberately handled the ball on the goal line to prevent a last-minute winner for Ghana. He was sent off, but Asamoah Gyan missed the resulting penalty, and Uruguay won the match in a penalty shootout. However, Suarez's actions were seen as unsportsmanlike, and he faced widespread criticism. In the 2014 World Cup, Suarez was banned for biting Italy's Giorgio Chiellini, a moment many saw as karma catching up with him. 6. David Beckham versus Argentina. David Beckham's red card against Argentina in the 1998 World Cup was a low point in his career. He was vilified by the English press and fans, who blamed him for England's exit. However, Beckham had his revenge in the 2002 World Cup, scoring the winning penalty against Argentina in the group stage. This moment of redemption was a turning point in Beckham's career, silencing his critics and restoring his reputation. 7. Zinedine Zidane Proti. Marco Materazzi. The 2006 World Cup final is remembered for Zinedine Zidane's infamous headbutt on Marco Materazzi. Zidane was sent off, and Italy went on to win the match in a penalty shootout. However, Zidane's actions were seen as a response to Materazzi's provocative comments. While Zidane faced criticism, many also saw it as a moment of personal revenge against Materazzi's unsportsmanlike behavior. 8. Roy Keane versus Alfing Halen. Roy Keane's feud with Alfing Halen is one of the most notorious in football history. It began in 1997 when Halen accused Keane of feigning injury. In 2001, Keane exacted his revenge with a brutal tackle on Halen, which he later admitted was premeditated. While Keane faced a lengthy ban and fine, the incident remains a stark reminder of how personal vendettas can play out on the pitch. 9. Frank Lampard versus Chelsea. Frank Lampard's departure from Chelsea in 2014 was emotional, but his return to Stamford Bridge as a Manchester City player added a twist to the tale. In a Premier League match, Lampard scored the equalizer against Chelsea, his former club. The goal was a bittersweet moment for Lampard and Chelsea fans, highlighting the unpredictable nature of football karma. 10th, Thierry Henry versus Republic of Ireland. In a controversial World Cup qualifier in 2009, Thierry Henry's handball set up the winning goal for France against the Republic of Ireland. The incident sparked outrage and calls for video technology in football. However, karma struck in the 2010 World Cup, where France performed poorly and were eliminated in the group stage amid internal turmoil. The incident remains a significant example of how controversial actions can have long-term repercussions. 11. Eric Cantona versus Crystal Palace fan. Eric Cantona's infamous kung fu kick on a Crystal Palace fan in 1995 is one of the most shocking moments in football history. Cantona was banned for 9 months and faced legal action. However, he returned to lead Manchester United to Premier League and FA Cup victories, silencing his critics and completing his redemption. The incident is a reminder of how players can bounce back from moments of madness to achieve greatness. 12. Jose Mourinho versus Barcelona. Jose Mourinho's rivalry with Barcelona reached its peak during his time at Real Madrid. After suffering a humiliating 5-0 defeat in his first El Clásico, Mourinho masterminded a 2-1 victory in the 2011 Copa del Rey final, ending Barcelona's dominance. The victory was a moment of personal and professional revenge for Mourinho, solidifying his reputation as a tactical genius. 13. Steven Gerrard versus Chelsea. Steven Gerrard's slip against Chelsea in 2014 is one of the most heartbreaking moments for Liverpool fans. The slip led to a goal that cost Liverpool the Premier League title. However, Gerrard had his moment of redemption in 2015, scoring against Chelsea in his final match at Stamford Bridge. While it didn't erase the pain of the previous year, it was a fitting end to Gerrard's storied career. 14. Mario Balotelli versus Germany. Mario Balotelli's performance against Germany in the 2012 Euro semifinals is one of the most memorable in recent history. After facing criticism and doubts about his abilities, Balotelli scored 2 stunning goals to lead Italy to victory. His iconic celebration, shirtless and defiant, was a moment of personal revenge against his detractors. 15. Luis Figo versus Barcelona. Luis Figo's transfer from Barcelona to Real Madrid in 2000 was one of the most controversial in football history. Figo faced intense hostility from Barcelona fans, including having a pig's head thrown at him during a match. However, Figo had the last laugh, winning multiple titles with Real Madrid and establishing himself as one of the best players of his generation. The saga is a testament to how players can overcome adversity and hostility to achieve success. Football's karma and revenge moments add a layer of drama and intrigue to the sport. These instances remind us that football is not just about the final score, but also about the stories, emotions, and personal battles that unfold on the pitch. Whether it's a player seeking redemption or a team overturning the odds, these moments capture the essence of football's unpredictability and excitement. As fans, we cherish these stories, knowing that in football, as in life, what goes around comes around.